Okay, so I did this ahead of time because I realized that it was going to take more than 20 minutes. But I will tell you what I used. So I used Artisue White, Snow White, Just Resin, Sky Blue, and I put resin on top of my colors so that I know what colors they are. Just Resin's Teal, and Just Resin Indigo. Those four colors. And I used some, let me get this, sand from Michael's. I don't know if you can see that, but it is just some fine sand that I put in this jar, put in a cup, and pour it on here. And that's all I did. And then, and it's a stone coat resin. I'm just popping some bubbles. I don't want to move this too much. Okay, so that's ready. So I have this in my bread pan. I'm just going to let this dry overnight. And then tomorrow I will show you when I add these. Probably shouldn't be doing this over this. Glass pieces, these fire glass. In blue, Recollections marine glitter. It's really pretty. These fairy stones that I got on Amazon. They're just some tiny little rocks. And they're called fairy stones. You use them in miniatures. This Michael's glitter. It's no name, no color. I mean, it has a name, of course, but the color, I just named it blue. But that's the color. And then this Finnebain, focus, blue glitter as well. All right. So we're going to put this up. I have leftover resin here, so I'm going to make me some molds. But tomorrow, when this dries, I will add the beads and everything and tape that from me adding the beads and all that. It took me too long to do this first layer with adding the sand and trying to get it all cool. So, but all I did was add sand. Add a barrier of resin just around the edges, added the sand, then started laying my colors the way that I wanted. And then I went back with the clear over the sand just to make sure I didn't miss any pieces. But that's basically it. So this is how I do my first layer. I don't put down stones, no glitter, nothing. This is the bottom. So my second layer, I will start doing the glass and the beads and the glitter. See how I like it? And then let that dry, and then either do a top coat of just clear or embellish it some more, which I'm probably going to end up embellishing it some more. It's probably going to be 4 layers because I want to add some seashells, some starfish, and some moss just around the edges here and there. So that's pretty much it. That's what I want to do. So we're going to put this up and call it a day, make some molds, and tomorrow or Monday, but it's probably going to be tomorrow, we will do this again. So there we go. This might move a little bit, but because I might end up shifting it down here. I kind of want it a little bit more in the middle, so we'll see how that works for me. But yeah, and I just have this on some cups on my bread pan tray. I find that it stays pretty level that way. And yeah, there we go. So that's pretty much my foundation and the design that I'm looking for. I'm making a bowl out of this, so that's why it does not have a middle. I don't think I'm going to make geodes that have the middle in them. I actually like making bowls and little platters and all that. I want my stuff to be functional, my art to be functional and usable, so that's what works for me. But this is what I'm going to do. And there we go. So there it is. Just a little foundation, and that's it. Could have put some sand here, right, and made a little island, but we're going to leave it for now. So that's it. Peace. Don't be disappointed. I promise I'm going to come back and do a full with all the stones and everything. I don't think anybody really needs a tutorial on how to mix resin and pour down circles. Really? There's plenty of videos out there for that. So, yeah. But I will definitely show beginning to end on how I did the stones, or how I do the stones. Until then, tune in. Part 2 coming up next.